Good morning, students. Myself Santosh Yadav, and I welcome to all of you in physics lecture of class 12. Telescope. Telescope is used to see for objects like sun, moon, stars, etc. etc. And objects are very big. So in telescope, we used two lens as well as in microscope, compound microscope, that is objective and eyepiece. Since object is very big, so objective will big here as compared to eyepiece. Because for big object and for objects, more light, sufficient lights required to make clear image. So aperture of objective must be greater than eye lens. So telescope are two types. One is refracting type, other one is reflecting type. In refracting type telescope, lenses are used, and in reflecting type telescope, mirrors are used as usual. So first we will discuss refracting type telescope, which is very important as far as board concerned. So now move on, refracting type telescope. Right now, telescope is used to see for objects like moon, sun, and etc. etc. In telescope, there are two lenses. One is objective and other one is eye lens. Objective is in front of object and eyepiece is closer to eye. So more light required to make clear image. So objective should be greater than eye lens. Write it down. As in compound microscope, there are two magnification. Similarly, in telescope will also two magnification. First of all, we make ray diagram of it. Objective should be taken bigger than eye lens. So this is objective. And this is principal axis. Rays coming parallel. Suppose this is the sun. Look at the moon. You take moon here. Image will form at focal plane. Because object is at infinity. When object is kept at infinity, then image will form at focus. If parallel rays are parallel to principal axis, then definitely image will form at the focus point. But if rays are parallel but not parallel to principal axis, then image will be formed at focal plane. Okay? objective lens. It is just opposite of compound microscope. In compound microscope, we take objective lens is smaller than eye lens. Okay, but in telescope, objective is bigger than eye lens because objective is very big and more light required for making clear image. So this will be like this. Parallel is coming and go to focus. When we go through pictocentrical and go without direction. If we proceed rays forward direction, then they never will meet. So we trace the rays backward direction or image. So dotted line. So this will be image, magnified image. You can say this is A dash, B dash. So you can take here A double dash, B double dash. This is B. This is called U. This angle will be alpha. Vertical opposite angle, so this angle is also alpha. Okay. This is the ray diagram of telescope, refracting type telescope. Object is very far, so parallel rays are coming, but not parallel to the principal axis. They will meet at focal plane of the objective lens. So this distance will be f0 here, and this image of first lens behaves like an object for second lens. This image of first lens serves as object for second lens. So after diffraction, finally will be formed, that is A double dash, B double dash, which is quite magnified. Erect of main object, erect of object for eye lens, but inverted for main object. Okay, and magnified. Clear? Make the diagram first, then we will discuss about it. As we earlier discussed that magnifying power of compound microscope, simple microscope or telescope, you can write here beta upon alpha. Here beta is the angle subtended by image on eye lens and alpha is the angle subtended by object on eye lens. In case of compound microscope, they should be taken at same location, object and image, but in case of telescope, it is not necessary because object is very far, so location of image and object not bother at all. So n equal to beta upon alpha. What is beta here? So this is beta. Final image is formed at beta angle at eye lens of your eye. Angles obtained at eye lens or at eye will be same because eye is closer to eye lens. Okay. So, and alpha is the angle subtended by object on iris. Since object is very far, so this distance between objective and eyepiece can be neglected as compared to infinity. So angle formed by object on objective is same as angle subtended by object on eyepiece, because object is kept very far, that is infinity. So in compare of infinity, distance between eyepiece and objective can be neglected. So you can say that the angle formed by object on objective is same as angle found by object on eyepiece. Same. This is alpha, this is alpha. This is the angle subtended by object on objective or eyepiece is same. So you can say this is the alpha. Clear? Now in triangle, can I write this one? In triangle, A dash, E, B dash, tan beta equal to A dash B dash upon A dash B. As we know, beta is very small, so you can consider tan beta as beta. Okay. Similarly, in triangle E dash B dash O, you can get alpha. What is alpha here? So tan alpha will be A dash B dash upon A dash O. Since alpha is also very small, so you can take tan alpha as alpha. Alpha and beta are very small. So you can take tan beta as beta and tan alpha as alpha. Write it out. You can say this is equation 1, this is equation 2. We should find out m, magnifying power of telescope. So m equal to beta upon alpha. So dividing equation 1 by equation 2. What we get? 1 by 2. So beta by alpha equal to A dash B dash upon A dash B upon A dash B dash upon A dash O. A dash B dash is cancelled out. So this is M. So M will be A dash O upon A dash C. Okay. A dash O is F naught and A dash C is UV. Image of objective serve as object for eyepiece. So this is the object of eyepiece, that is at a distance UV. A dash O will be FO. A dash C equal to UV. If we use sign convention, FO is taken as positive because it is in the direction of incident ray, and UE is the negative because it is opposite to the direction of incident ray for the eyepiece. So you can write here FO minus UE. This is the magnifying power. This is the general formula for magnifying power of telescope. Write it down. Now revamp this part. Okay. As in compound microscope, we have discussed that magnifying power. There are two types of magnification. One is when final image is formed at LDDB, least distance of distinct vision. Maximum magnification, you can say strain eye position, and when final image is formed at infinity. Minimum magnification. Minimum magnification, that is at relaxed eye position. Similarly, case 1, write down when final image is formed at least distance of distinct vision, that is strain eye position. Write it down. When final image is formed at least distance of distinct vision, that is strain eye position. Applying lens formula on eye lens. 1 by V minus 1 by U equal to 1 by U. 1 by V minus 1 by U equal to 1 by U. 1 by V. This is the position of least distance of distinct vision, minus U 1 by L. Listen. When final image is formed at least distance of distinct vision, that is D, and D is left side of eyepiece, so it is taken as negative. And U is also left side of the eyepiece, so it is also taken as minus U. And focal length of convex lens is positive, so it will take positive. So 1 by U equal to 1 by F plus 1 by U. 1 by U equal to 1 by F plus 1 by U. Put this value in this equation. Say this is third equation. So you should put this value in third equation. What do you get? M equal to FO 1 by FE plus 1 by D. Minus. Take FE outside. Minus FE upon FE 1 plus FE by 2. This is the maximum magnification because final image is formed at least distance of destination. Image is sharp and most magnified, but it is the position of strain eye position. In this position, I take strain because image is very sharp and at least distance of destination. And when final image is formed at infinity, then our eyes relax because magnification is minimum. So write down case 2 when final image is formed at infinity, that is relaxed eye position. Apply lens formula on eyepiece. So 1 by infinity minus UE equal to 1 by 3 implies that UE equal to F. When final image is formed at infinity, that is infinity, you will take minus because left side of the eyepiece, Fe as positive because the convex lens, so U equal to F. And you know that when object is kept at infinity, then image will formed at focus. Similarly, when object is kept at focus, then image will form at infinity. So put this value in general equation. This is the general equation of magnifying power of compound microscope, and this is the maximum magnification case when final image is formed at this distance of distinct vision. And when final image is formed at infinity, that is relaxed eye position, then you should take UE as Fe. So minimum magnification and minimum will be minus F4 upon Fe. U equal to F. So this is the minimum magnification and relaxed eye position. So range of magnification is from minimum magnification to maximum magnification. Okay. Today I stop here and I will discuss next time length of the tube in each case. In case of LDDE condition, in case of infinite relaxed eye condition. Okay. So thank you.